everybody.
Hola, fellow peeps. Welcome to Anime Eats,
The channel where we give you freshly served reactions. My name is Randra, your video editor here.
And my name is Marissa LeBlue, your cosplayer.
And going on and welcome to newbies.
Welcome, newbies, to the Anime Eats gang. We are so excited to have you here. Thank you for joining us on this epic journey.
And for the rest of y'all, welcome back. Welcome back to Anime Eats, where we watch and react to nothing but
anime.
Right now we're watching Attack on Titan Season 3, Episode 12. Let me go on and get this out the way. We are not watching the end credits.
May I briefly explain why?
Explain why one time.
We made a community post and we said the majority vote would be what we do. But we apologize to those who voted majority. It was kind of close. It wasn't like a landslide. We apologize to those of you who said we should watch it because that did win technically. But the comment section was flooded with 50+ comments of people saying why we shouldn't watch it. So just because they really pleaded their side.
Yeah. It makes sense. Why watch the end credits if it's a major spoiler in part 2 when they're playing it in part 2? Why not go in blind? I get it, they had it in the end credits so that y'all can be lit for part 2 and whatnot, because y'all explained yourself, and that makes sense. So we're gonna stay away from that, okay? So we're gonna let you guys know right in the beginning of it, so y'all know, and y'all won't be surprised and go down to the comment section saying that we miss it. No, we deliberately miss it. We want to be different. We want to go in this thing blind. Let's ride together on this excitement.
We still love you guys, and we respect everybody's perspective on the matter. That is just what we choose to do. So we hope you still enjoy it.
Yeah, please don't think that we don't care about your guys,
your opinions
and whatnot. Okay, we do care. We really do care. We got a new segment, you guys, called Snacks by your fellow anime eaters. And Marissa will tell you who is the fellow animators with the snackers.
Before we get into that, if you want to know how you can be featured as one of the fellow snacks by anime eaters, then go down to the description box below, and the rules and the ways to enter will be down there. Okay, so I don't gotta explain it all. We get to the episode sooner. But today, our featured fellow anime eater is none other than Red Lady Ray.
Oh, what's up? Hey, what you eating though?
Hey, what you eating though?
Damn, it's on my phone.
Shout out to my girl, Red Lady Ray, because she's one of the only ones participating now. Thank you for being amazing and having fun with this challenge. I hope all of you guys follow suit and send us pictures so we can include you guys. We want to include you guys.
Yes, we do.
Let us have fun and include you guys. Come on now.
Without further ado, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification button. We're coming Anime Eaters Game today, and we might go live soon. You never know. But so you won't miss a beat, hit that bell notification button. Without further ado, let's get this video. Oh wait, look at our new shirts, y'all.
Capsule Core, my girl Bulma. She's like my spirit anime character. Capsule Core, West City. I'm technically
dope.
I'm from the West Coast. So.
I love that color on her. I love Capsule Core come Dragon Ball Z.
I love Capsule Core.
But look at, we both wearing our favorite shits.
Okay, but I know y'all are excited, so.
Without further ado, let's get this video started in 3, 2, Oh my goodness, my eardrums.
Eardrums have been blessed.
Their new weapon. Ooh! Right on the nape. Ooh.
ここにあった。
遅れてすまんな。それで瓶の中身は解明できそうなのか？
それがどうも我々の技術ではこれ以上探ることはできないようです。エレンとヒストリアから聞いたように人間の骨髄液由来の成分ではあるようなのですが、この液体は空気に触れるとたちまち気化してしまい分析は困難です。やはり我々の技術とは比較にならないほど高度な代物です。
すると誰に委ねる？エルヴィン、君か？
いえ、私は兵士としては手負いのみです。この箱は最も生存確率の高い優れた兵士に委ねるべきかと。
Maybe.
リヴァイ、引き受けてくれる。
任務なら命令すればいい。なぜそんなことを聞く？
Because you know he's right. He
これ
got
を
it.
使用する際はどんな状況かがわからない。つまり現場の判断も含めて君に託すことになりそうだ。
That's such a responsibility,
状況によっては誰に使用するべきか君が決めることになる。
Yeah,
which I would
Cardi,
not want.
Are you really trying to use that on somebody? Dang.
お前の夢ってのが叶ったら、その後はどうする？
それはわからない。叶えてみないことにはな。
そうか、分かった。
So good.
了解だ。
芸術わからんやつめ。
Retake the wall.
Retake the wall.
つまりエレンの父グリシャ・イエーガーは壁の外から来た人間である可能性が高いと。
そう、アニやライナー、ベルトルトと同じように彼は巨人の力を持っていたしね。でもその3人と違うのは壁の中の人類に協力的だったってこと。
That's true.
調査兵団に興味を持ってたって話ならもっと協力してくれてもよかったんだがな。
どうかな。おそらくはこの壁に入ってから独力で王政を探るなどしていたんだろうし、いずれにしても凄まじい意識と覚悟がなきゃできることじゃない。そんなお父さんが調査兵団に入りたいと言った10歳の息子に見せたかった
Yeah.
家の地下室。
いや、グリシャ・イエーガーが言いたくても言えなかったこと。つまり初代レース王が我々の記憶から消してしまった世界の記憶だと思いたいが、ここで考えたところでわかるわけがない。本日で全ての準備は整った。ウォールマリア奪還作戦は2日後に決行する。
Starts in
地
2
下室には何がある
days.
知りたければ見に行けばいい。それが調査兵団だろう。
Ooh, it's lit. Oh,
俺
I'm
は
excited.
各班を任せたぞ。
ああ、くれぐれも秘密裏にな。
でも今日ぐらいは肉を食ってもいいですよね。
そうだな。たまにはガキどもに大人の解消を見せつけてやらねえと。シャーディス団長のイントブ罪についてはどうする？
ほっとけばいい。あんなのに構ってる暇はないよ。
ショックだよな、ハンジ。あんたの憧れだったのに。
You used to adore him.
脅威の排除だ。壁の外にはどうしても我々を巨人に食わせたいと思っている奴がいるらしいからな。もっともそれが何なのかは地下室に答えがあると踏んでいる。だからさっき言った通りだ。地下室に行った後に考えよ
お前がそこまで生きてるかわからねえから聞いてんだぜ。その体はもう以前のようには動かせん。
Don't say that.
現場
Bro.
の指揮はハンジに託せる。お荷物抱えるのは真っ平だ。お前はここで家宝を待てる。連中には俺がそうごねたと説明する。いや、実際そうするつもりだ。それでいいな。
Oh, poor,
But
poor
you know what it
Orwin.
seems like?
う。ダメだ。私がやらなければ成功率が下がる。
そうだ。作戦は失敗するかもしれねえ。その上お前がくたばったら後がねえ。お前は椅子に座って頭を動かすだけで十分だ。巨人にとっちゃそれが一番迷惑な話で、人間にとっちゃそれが一番いい選択のはずだ。
いいや違う。一番はこの作戦に全てをかけることに。
おいおいおいおい、待て待て。これ以上俺に建前を使うなら、お前の両足の骨を折る。ちゃんと後で繋がりやすいようにしてみせる。だがウォールバリア奪還作戦は確実にお留守番しねえとな。しばらくは便所に行くのも苦労するぜ。
それは困るな。私が立ち会う。
And I must be there for it. He have to be there for it, bro.
そんなに大事か。
Of course.
It's his father's dream and his too.
人類の勝利より。
Huh.
そうか。エルヴィン、お前の判断を信じよう。
Hey, you forever will. You forever will, Levi. But it seemed like after when he lost his arm. No. Oh, I'm sorry. I think he's gonna pause it.
今日は特別な夜だが、くれぐれも民間人に悟られるなよ。兵士ならば騒ぎすぎにを英気を養ってみせろ。
肉？何これ？肉
？Demon when food comes around, I swear.
Like, save? Come on now, you can easily split that. Oh! She might be a little tiny in herself, man. Look at Marlo.
Look at him, they pampered.
Damn, Sasha!
これでいいか。やっと近づきた。
Maybe they were mumbling or something.
しかしこんなクズでも以前は人に肉を分け与えようとしてたんだよな。
Oh yeah, way back then.
4ヶ月前、固定法整備のあの日だよ。
Yeah.
長官の食料庫からお肉取ってきました。大丈夫ですよ。
I remember that.
土地を奪還すればまた牛も羊も飼えますから。
And that was right before
Yeah.
when the motherfucking shit happened. Yep.
Wow, it's been an awful 4 months.
It doesn't even seem like 4 months. It seems like 4 fucking years.
Right.
気の毒だとは思ったよ。
Quiet, Levi? Damn.
天才だからな。当たり前だろ。食おうぜ。飯が冷めちまうよ。だからお前はまだ何の経験もねえんだから光栄だっつってんだ。
確かに俺はまだ弱いが、だからこそ前線で敵の出方を探るにはうってつけじゃないか。
なんだ一丁前に自己犠牲語って勇敢気取りか。
しかしその精神がなければ全体を機能させることはできないだろう。
誰だって最初は新兵なんだ。
See,
新
Armin
兵から
always
真に
peeping.
してたら次の世代に続かねえだろ。だからお前らの班は後ろから見学でもして生きて帰ることが仕事なんだよ。
それが最近分かったんだけど、俺は結構普通なんだよな。そんなこと言わせりゃお前は臆病すぎだぜ。じゃあ
Still have beef. Ah, they still have beef! Please fight. Please fight. Yes! Damn, knock his ass out.
John's low-key been waiting for this since he saw him with Mikasa.
Ooh! No, Mikasa better jump in. You just hit Aaron? Where's Mikasa at? 10 times over.
Right? Because she knows Aaron's enjoying it. That's why. Look at her. Look at Mikasa.
Aww.
Because everyone knew you guys had to do it.
I duke it out one time. Oh shit. Levi's here. Oh shit.
I just hear all the girls screaming right now.
Don't leave my girl Sasha. I know. Don't leave my girl Sasha behind now. Here, don't start
What?
that. Don't start
Right?
that. Yeah, look at them kids back over again.
自分から仕掛けたくせに。でも元気が戻った。
Yeah, it's good to see you that way again.
で俺にはミカサやリヴァイ兵長みたいな力がねえんだって妬んじまった。
Aww.
でも兵長だってお前だって一人じゃどうにもならないよな。だから俺たちは自分にできることを何か見つけて、それをつなぎ合わせて大きな力に変えることができる。 人と人が違うのはきっとこういう時のためだったんだ。
Aaron's speech is gonna make me cry.
You was that whippy ass kid, but now look at you.
きっとそうだ。
A female.
Shut up.
Just kidding.
Oh.
Come on, now don't do me. Don't do me like that. Oh, come on. You know damn well that was not her.
そう。それだけじゃないよ。海だ。商人が一生かけても取り尽くせないほどの巨大な潮の湖がある。壁の外にあるのは巨人だけじゃないよ。
A whole goddamn world.
氷の大地。
A whole goddamn
そ
world.
の雪原。それを見に行くために調査兵団に入ったんだから。
あ、そうだったな。
だからまずは海を見に行こうよ。エレンはまだ疑っているんだろ。見てろよ。絶対あるんだから。
しょうがねえ。そりゃ実際見るしかねえな。
約束だからね。絶対だよ。
また2人しかわからない話してる。
That kind of scared me.
That scared me too.
That scared me low key, y'all.
Look at the citizens cheering the Survey Corps for once.
I love it.
Isn't that a sight to see?
Look at humanity have a character development too.
Right, literally all of their society had character development.
They starting to believe in them now. Remember they were doubting the Survey Corps?
Yeah.
And what they doing?
それがリーブス商会から肉を取り寄せたもので。
You know, damn well y'all cannot hear each other.
Right, that's what we just said. I don't think we've ever had a send-off like this.
No, never. Like, as far as my knowledge. Okay, on your Pixie swag.
Can't hear nothing. Look at Levi's like, dang. You
to be honest, I thought he put out a microphone. Commence!
Mic drop.
Woo, that's beautiful. You already know I'm with it. They screaming into fucking battle. I never hear this much excitement and enthusiasticness.
I'm getting anxiety though.
I know, right? Because you already know.
Every time this happens, something
Shit about to
happens.
pop off right now. Watch. Who's that?
Is that Marcel? No. No, Marcel had red hair.
There was Marcel. Or...
Did Marcel have red hair though? But that looked like Marcel. That hit me as Marcel. Like my brain...
That looked like Marcel.
My brain identified him as Marcel. But I swear Marcel
No, but
had red hair.
But Marcel got red hair, but that looked like Marcel, my nigga.
Yeah, it looks just like him.
But he most definitely got eaten by Ymir, okay? He most definitely got eaten... Well, yeah, he most definitely got eaten by Ymir.
Then who is you?
He looks too much like Marcel. Did he have a brother?
A family member?
Did he have a brother, a cousin, an uncle? No, it can't be his uncle. Because he looks like they're about the same age, but I don't know.
And where is Berthold? Where's Berthold and Ymir?
Remember, Rainier is beat up right now just because of the battle. Look at him. He looks like he got beat up. That looks like fucking Marcel. So they look related, but if not, but right now he looks like Marcel.
Is it the episode about Ymir's backstory where they show Marcel?
Yeah. No,
Did we
is
go
it?
to that episode?
We can't watch the end credit. So we ending it right here. We cannot watch the end credit.
Yeah.
That nigga, bro.
The hair, because the way that his hair is. Look.
And look, it's the hoodie too. Look at the hoodie.
Yeah, it looks just like him.
The nigga was rocking the hoodie too.
But why is his hair? Is he getting gray hair? Like.
His hair was most definitely not gray.
But his hair is like reddish brown.
Yeah, his hair is reddish brown here. But look at the hoodie. Cause wasn't he not rocking hoodie?
All right, so go go back to the episode. They look the same, just with different hair colors. Look at his hair, how it spikes back.
Yeah.
And look at his hair, spikes back.
He look just like fucking Marcel. Like, they twins.
Is he related to Marcel, maybe? But he has a totally different hair color.
His is more darker brown, but his is fucking reddish brown. Marcel is like reddish brown, and fucking whoever this nigga is, whoever this dude is, they gotta be related in some way, cause he looks just like him.
Literally.
Like a twin. To be honest, they all look alike. Look at Rainer. Rainer look like Marcel and them.
No, he doesn't. Rainer's very distinct looking. He looks mad all the time.
But that look just like Marcel. That look just like Marcel.
Okay, well, them aside, first off, the first thing that I can think of that I want to talk about is Levi and Erwin's conversation. I just fall more and more in love with Erwin, just because Erwin was like, his resiliency, he's sitting there with no arm, wounded, knowing he dang well could die way easier out there on the field, but this means so freaking much to him that he's like, no, when it's revealed, whatever we've been looking for, like, I have to be there. And I didn't think about it that way, but I'm like, that is true. Because can you imagine Erwin not being there?
He's been doing this all the time. Just because he got one arm.
I mean, that puts him at a really big risk.
I know,
but and then Levi's concern for him is so cute. But and I love Levi's sense of humor once again. So Levi, funny.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really hard to get to the toilet.
But that was the realest conversation. One of the realest conversations. And to be honest, this is the most we got out of Erwin outside of his stern character.
Yeah, like emotional.
This is very the most emotion that we can see out of Erwin ever since he lost his arm. Ever since he lost his arm, and actually getting closer to the fucking dream that his dad had. This is the most emotional, but yet still fucking Erwin. You know what I'm saying? It's still Erwin, but he's so this is the most emotional we had.
It's like right there for him. Yeah. He could like almost grasp it with his one hand. Do you know what I mean?
It seems like he is almost about to be at peace, almost.
Yeah.
Just because like this is different from being calm, but also this is like he feel almost relaxed.
Yeah.
He feel almost relaxed, but he's most definitely still got one eye fucking open. There is no time for relax, but it's just right now he's enjoying the progress that's finally fucking moving fucking forward. Like they are so far ahead right now. So far fucking ahead. And then like I said, it's like the most emotion look and feel from Erwin. I feel it.
And the fact that he decided to entrust the vial or the fluid or whatever to Levi, oh my goodness.
And he asked fucking Levi.
Yeah, he didn't say like, you keep this as an order, you know, like they have such an insane amount of respect for each other. And the fact that he, without even a question in his head, he's like, nope, not me, I'm a liability at this point, it's got to go into the hands of the one who may survive, you know what I mean? And the fact that he immediately was just like, Levi, are you going to hold it? And of course Levi was like, if it's an order, just tell me.
Right.
But Erwin's like, nah, you need to be the one that has this, you know what I mean? And like, I would not want that responsibility. I would not want to shoulder that, knowing that in any second, it's my decision. I have the power of the Titans right there in my hands. I would not want to be the one to have to make any type of decision with that thing.
And that's interesting about let's go back to the syringe and everything. The fact that it evaporates once it's touched air, insane.
That makes sense. Makes sense, but...
But, so tell me, was it starting to evaporate when Homeboy broke the bottle?
Yeah.
Did it start evaporating?
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, I didn't think about it, but it makes complete sense. But it's like, dang, how did the production of it start then? That's really the main thing that I think of. And Hanji made the note that whoever started to produce it had to have a lot more advanced technology
A
than us.
lot.
And that's incredible because remember way earlier on in season 1 when we were talking about how this society seemed technology-wise? And remember when we were talking about how we don't know if this involves science like that? Remember how we were talking about, well, this society seems really behind technology-wise. So I feel like they don't have the scientific tools available to make something like that, to make a scientific formula like that and package it. But obviously another society does.
You know what's crazy though? Like, okay, look, whoever making this fucking shot have advanced technology.
They have to.
Only thing that I can think of that's outside the fucking wall, the Emir backstory, where they was outside the walls, right? Like Emir backstory, because they was giving everybody shots, right, and pushing them off the wall. But that was outside of the wall, right? That's a outside. That's a life outside the wall, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Amir was only able to get into the walls because it was breached by Rainer and Vert. So she said, "I kind of have to thank you guys because you're the only reason I was able to like get inside the walls."
That's only town. That's like the only outside the walls life.
That's like the only real glimpse we've seen outside the walls was Amir's backstory episode. That's why it was so significant.
All the niggas that they pushing outside the wall have to be the Titans that are breaching through the walls.
Yeah, of course.
They all coming from that town.
Well, I don't know about that town.
Well, you know what I'm trying to say.
Well, I just mean, of course, yeah, they're coming from outside the furthest wall.
But why
they were created outside of the walls.
Right. I mean, they stay injecting them and pushing them outside the walls. All those motherfuckers. You don't think that all those mindless Titans plus Emir so happen to eat Marcel and turn into a Titan shifter? You don't think those are the Titans that are breaching the wall with Annie and Rainer and Berthold when they breaching our walls? Yeah, right?
We talked about that.
Okay, so this say the Beast Titan is from that spot where Emir is from. Why have the ODM gear for? If the only thing that they know is to create Titans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're obviously controlling. They can control the Titans. They're never threatened by the Titans. Because the humans within Wall Maria and so on, they are helpless against the Titans, and they've tried to create whatever they can to defend themselves. But as far as wherever the Beast Titan is coming from, he has ultimate power, like godlike power over the Titans, and wherever he's from, that's not a concern to him. The Titans are not a concern to him and whoever else is involved with him.
He can control the Titans. Yeah. And then they were never threatened by the Titans. Where we are, Aaron and them, they always been threatened by Titans. So they had to make technologies of the ODM gear to protect themselves. That would make sense why the Beast Titan don't know the ODM gear, because where he's from there is no ODM gear, because they are the one who making the Titans and they are the one who's controlling the Titans. Yeah. That's crazy to me.
Yeah. But whatever society he's from or whatever, like they're obviously, it's just this episode I feel proved to us or confirmed to us that there is that advanced technology, scientific technology out there in the world, just not within these walls. But at the time that we speculated that this society is not very advanced, we were right, but we didn't think about a whole nother society being that advanced, you know? So another society must be that advanced. That's the only explanation. And they were speculating that Grisha was after the royal family by getting inside these walls the whole time because he was on the side of humanity. Now the question stands, why is Grisha on the side of humanity if he might be from wherever the Beast Titan is from? If he might be involved with all that, why did he want to be on the side of humanity? What happened on the other end of things in the Titan forming society or whatever? What happened on that side of things to make him want to help humanity within these walls and go after the royal family? Or the whole time, was it just about the royal family? It wasn't even about humanity? Like, I don't know.
No. Then why go ahead on and have a whole son with
because people fall in love.
Yeah,
love changes things.
You're right.
You know, but that doesn't mean ultimate goal didn't change.
Do you think that he been had to go see Reese's family like that? Yeah. Yeah.
That's what they're speculating, but it
Yeah.
would make sense because the Reese family holds a very, very pure power of the Titans as well. Whatever the Beast type might have, it seems like the Reese family kind of has a hold of the same thing or something similar.
Maybe.
So maybe they want to eliminate them because they're doing something they don't like. I don't know. Something they don't agree with. I have no idea.
Why would Grisha want to attack the Reese family? Because he doesn't fuck with them like that.
Because they have a power.
Because they have the Fighting Titan
And he
powers.
doesn't like whatever
Right.
they're doing with that power.
They have the Fighting Titan powers.
Mm-hmm.
And he ate them. And then, you know, Eren ate fucking Grisha. And now he got everything. And the reason why he doesn't have the eyes makes sense. The reason why he's not controlled by ancestors, because he's not part of the ancestors. He doesn't have the fucking bloodline. That's why he doesn't have the Fighting Titan eyes. Because he's supposed to have the Fighting Titan eyes. But he don't, because he doesn't have the same bloodline.
Right.
So that makes sense. He's outside a wall, coming into this shit, acting like he's for humanity, but then goes out here and have his own agenda. I feel like he always had his own agenda throughout this whole time. Do you think he was faking that he's part of humanity? Or he's for humanity like that? You think he was faking it?
At this point in time, I don't feel like he was faking it. I feel like I said, maybe their enemy just happened to be the same person.
Right.
So it comes off to everyone like maybe he was on the side of humanity and that's why he was going after the Reese family. But if he's from this whole other society, I don't know. Maybe this whole other society might be trying to go after the Reese family for whatever reason. It doesn't make sense otherwise. They just want to obliterate the humans and that's it. No, it seems like the Reese family has something very important that they wanted to get a hold of.
Mm-hmm.
So, and maybe whatever society he's from doesn't give a fuck about the humans.
Right.
And yeah, maybe his goal from the get-go was to get to the Reese family for that society that he might be from. But then maybe, you know, falling in love and making friends and being a human still, having human emotions, maybe he did want to end up helping humanity at the same time. He wanted his son to survive, his wife to survive, because he was mad about his wife's death. So
She said you gotta avenge your mom and Mikasa and all them
So
shit.
maybe originally that wasn't the intention, but then maybe with some time and some, you know, the growth of his family and him falling in love, maybe he got on the side of humanity with time.
So you think that he ran away from the society that he used to live in?
He may have ran away, or it may have been a plan for him to infiltrate the society.
Maybe.
Because what's the best way? What's the best way to get to the Reese family? To have someone infiltrate?
Maybe he was there. Just like how Rainer and Boho and Annie is supposed to play like they are soldiers. Maybe Grisha had like the same role to be part of humanity. Think
about it, Grisha.
What if Grisha was sent out there to peep out this new society that their society found? I'm like, wait, hold on. Who are these niggas right here? What's up with them? You know what I'm saying?
If he was sent to be like a spy,
Yeah.
then you would think that communication would get back to
because like,
you know?
yeah.
So I don't necessarily think that's the case, but I
Yeah.
think there might have been a mission for him from the get-go. There might have been a mission from him to get to the Reese family or something. And if he does know the Beast Titan, maybe we're speculating the Beast Titan might even be related to him. Then maybe that's why he showed up and said, "Not yet, eh?" Maybe he is waiting on something to happen and he was supposed to show up at a certain time. You know, waiting for something to happen, whatever it might be.
Right.
But I don't think that Grisha would have been able to actively report back to them, you know? I don't know, that's interesting to think of why he was led astray or separated from his society. I don't know.
Why is he there? You know what I'm saying? That's most definitely true. It gotta be something tying back to the society that we think that the Beast Titan and Rainer and Annie is part of. But see, look, that's the thing. Rainer and Annie and Berthold most definitely Rainer and Berthold talking about let's go back home. Let's go back to the hometown. But that doesn't make sense either. Why? Because remember their story in season 1 talking to Eren and Armin, right? They talking about that their hometown was fucking not infiltrated, but was run down by fucking Titans. So why do they want to go back to hometown if there's nothing there, if it's been run down by Titans?
Could have been lying.
For what though?
To hide their identities as Titans.
My head hurt, y'all.
There's like so many different potential timelines. It becomes like a world.
It have to make sense. It have to be that they're lying and their hometown is where Greaser came from.
But I definitely think that if Rainer and Berthold and them are from that society, then they must have left like when they were kids to quote unquote infiltrate this other society. You know what I mean? Because they haven't had communication with the Beast Titan until now. Rainer and Berthold were gawking when they first saw the Beast Titan because like, oh my gosh, like he's here. Like what? Like they didn't know what was going on. You know, they were in disbelief that he was actually there.
Right.
So if they are from that society, I feel like they were removed at a very young age and they can't recall much except for their training and how they were brought up and stuff.
Right.
I don't know. And maybe when they're shown camping out where Amir was, you know how we were like, how the F did Amir randomly end up wherever they are and end up beating Marcel? Well, you know how I said that maybe in those 60 years that she was wandering, she was somehow running to the other society. Say she started from the Titan society.
Right.
And ended up running and wandering her way around Wall Maria because she ended up within the walls when they got breached. Maybe that's the reason that Marcel and them were camping around that area because that's when they were going to breach the wall. I don't know because we don't know what timeline that is. We just know that after Amir became human, she was able to get inside the walls when they were breached.
Right.
So if she happened to be around the same area that Rainer, Berthold, Annie, and Marcel were at, then that would kind of explain that timeline and where they crossed paths. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I feel like the only reason
Why
in that area is because they were about to breach the wall.
I want to know why they let Amir go. Why didn't they kill her when they eat Marcel?
Maybe they couldn't. Maybe something happened. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? That's interesting too to me.
Well, they had to have known how it works.
They were time shifters.
Yeah, they had to have known
I mean,
how
come
it
on now.
works.
Or they were time shifters. They were time shifters.
But they looked like kids though when that
They
happened.
was mad young.
No, they couldn't. They wasn't when they were about to breach the wall then. But Amir still somehow found her way to
No,
Wall
because
Maria.
remember, they was young.
Yeah, they were young.
They was young when they breached Wall Maria. It had to be. They was young. They were young when they breached Wall Maria. They were young with it. They was all together.
They were young.
They was all together. They know what's up.
Okay, but that's still... Maybe she did come from wherever they're from. Because if they were young, that was before they were part of the military within Wall Maria. That was before they became part of the military. We don't know at what point they became part of the society within Wall Maria. So they were out camping, whatever. They might have been near that other society. And that's why Amir ended up wherever they were.
Right, because they look like they've been...
What if they were traveling to the other society at that point? Because if it takes that long to travel...
It doesn't take 60 years.
Not 60 years. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying, like, if there are two societies, they have to be super far away from each other. And traveling by foot, it takes so long to get anywhere. Maybe they were traveling by foot. I don't know.
It would make sense why...
And that...
Okay, wait.
That would make sense why communication lacks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's why there's no communication with the Beast Titan, because they so fucking far. But
exactly.
Why? I bet, okay, if that's the case then, maybe they was sent out and having a fucking... Okay.
You get it?
Maybe Grisha was sent out there first. And then they gave him a time frame. If it's like, you know how people be like, hey man, it was like, hey, I'm about to go in here. And if I'm not out by 10 minutes, come and get my ass.
Exactly.
That's probably what it was. If I'm going to be out here. If I'm not out by like 5+ years, whatever, come get me. And that's when Rainer and Berthold blasted the wall. Maybe trying to get Grisha. or
I don't know about
whatever.
trying to
Not
get
trying to get, maybe not trying to get him, but
I feel like they had a timeline mission set up, and I feel like wherever they're coming from is really far away from wherever the Beast Titan's from. You know what I'm saying? Like really far away. And maybe the reason Rainer and Berthold, because I feel like they had all these missions planned out on a timeline, if we're going with this theory that they're all connected, then I feel like they were supposed to have Annie, Rainer, and Berthold were supposed to have something taken care of. Something taken care of by a certain timeline. I feel like they were supposed to get Eren or something by a certain timeline, right?
No.
They're trying to get that power that Eren had because Grisha was supposed to take that power because they're trying to obtain the coordinate. That's what they're trying to obtain, the coordinate, whatever else the Reese family has. So Grisha takes it. Then I feel like they were supposed to go and retrieve Grisha from the society because remember, they were trying to get the coordinate. Once they found out that Eren has Titan powers and that he might be holding that power, they were trying to go there. Yeah, and they were trying to go after Eren and kidnap Eren. But then I feel like the Beast Titan might have showed up sooner than they expected because when he showed up, Rainer and Berthold were staring at him like,
shocked as fuck.
Oh shit! Like, what's he doing here? The fuck? You know, they look scared and they look shocked. So if they are from the same society and they had a certain timeline set up, that might explain why they looked that way at that time.
I'm confused though. Wait, hold on.
And then the Beast Titan, that would explain why the Beast Titan said, not yet. Not yet, eh?
I'm confused because, okay, does it say that, who told, Amir was the one who talked about the Beast Titan and he was the one who said that story that he's the one that started these fiascos. Who started that story? He's like, the Beast Titan is the one who is causing all this ruckus about the Titan.
Emir said that.
Emir said that. So how does she know about the Beast Titan?
I don't know. Maybe she's heard about him.
But how does it seem like? Yeah, they all saw the Beast Titan. But how did they know? Damn.
She didn't know. I don't think she mentioned that she knew about the Beast Titan prior to seeing him.
But he knows that he was the one. She knew that he is the one that's starting all this.
She asked Rainer and Berthold because she's smart. She asked Rainer and Berthold. She's like, "What's up with that monkey?" And they acted clueless.
But she's the one who said that he's the one who's controlling these Titans and creating these Titans, right? Ymir said that.
Yeah, because she knows more about it. Remember, they raised her to fake to everybody that she had the blood of the king, like she was a Titan shifter. They had her fake all that to everyone. Maybe they knew things and they fed that to her so she could play the role. We don't know the extent of her knowledge. And she's very mysterious and she only releases what she needs to release.
So it seems like Grisha was sitting out there, giving him a specific goal and the time to do so. Then it seemed like Amy, Rainer, and Berthold was sitting out there to do the same mission that maybe Grisha had. But then it took them too long too. And that's when the Beast Titan was like, what? It seemed like the Beast Titan came out like he's Thanos. Like, goddamn, like, I gotta do this shit now. I gotta do it. I had to make shit poppin'. I had to make shit happen. I gotta make moves.
Or they had a certain timeline set up and he did head out by the certain timeline, but then they were like, oh shit, we didn't do what we were supposed to do yet.
And that would make, okay.
And it would make sense if he knows when things are supposed to happen because he knows about what age they should be when they're doing this and what age they should be, have accomplished this. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should have known. That should have been all planned out accordingly. Right. Does that make sense?
They had to have a timeline. But this nigga beat the fuck out of Rainer, dog. If he talking about timeline, I can see why he's fucking pissed. It's like, what the fuck, y'all? What y'all doing out here? And okay, yeah. It seemed like that whole fight, it was a disagreement fight. It was a disagreement fight between Rainer and the Beast Titan. Because he said he won. We can save Amy later. Let's go fucking get this coordinate. And yeah, that would make sense that Rainer want to go save Annie now. He said, fuck this coordinate, dog. Let's go get Annie and then we can go get the coordinate. But then the Beast Titan like, no, fuck that shit. And Rainer was like, what's up? And then the Beast Titan beat his ass.
Yeah, and of course, Bert Holt had to save him because you know how Rainer is.
Mm-hmm. And then the Beast sound like, I won. Let's go back to my plan, and let's go get the coordinate now. Well, matter of fact, we stay here,
and it'll come to us. Because they're at Walmaria, where they're going.
They're going to the basement.
Shit's about to go down there at Walmaria.
They're going to the fucking basement.
That's why he said,
where the Beast Titan and Rainer and Berthold is. And right now, that's where they are, waiting. They right here waiting on the niggas, bro.
That's why he said they'll come to us.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Oh my God. They are waiting.
That's scary.
How the fuck this is Cell waiting for somebody to catch a fake? The Beast Titan Cell, nigga. The Beast Titan was like, I'm just gonna be right here and wait for the Z Force, the Z Fighters to come through. Bruh.
That's scary. Hey, that makes sense. That makes sense why they went out with such gusto and they're like, yeah, we're gonna retake Walmaria. Right now, I'm pretty sure they're thinking that one of the worst things they can run into are a bunch of Titans and Rainer and I'm sure they're thinking that one of the worst things they can run into are either a bunch of Titans or Rainer and Berthold or Rainer and Berthold and a bunch of Titans, but I'm pretty sure they're not expecting the Beast Titan to be the cherry on top, waiting for them.
It's about to go down. It's about to go down.
I'm not ready. I gotta pee before we watch this next
episode. They thinking that let's go on and get Maria. Let's go on and get this basement. But they gonna encounter this motherfucker, dog.
Yeah. That's scary. I'm scared now. I have extra anxiety.
Shit is about.
And that's why they're waiting.
I just said that. Are you? I just said that.
No. We said that they're all waiting, but that explains why they showed Rainer and Marcel at the end just sitting there.
Or whoever that nigga is.
I'm calling Marcel for now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, they are fucking chill. They're resting. They got a whole tent. Why did look? What is that? Of course it's not a tent, but they chilling.
All right, can we, because this is getting long, so can we move on to the next topic?
Yeah.
I just wanted to talk about Armin, Mikasa, and Aaron's little chat, like the good old days. Like, Aaron and Jean's fight, I was surprised that Mikasa didn't jump in, but at the same time, seeing her smile at it, like, I understood, because it was probably really nice for her and Armin to see Aaron actually act like how he was as a kid for once. Like, they have not seen that life and that spark in him. I didn't even realize that we haven't seen that life or spark in him forever until this episode. And, like, I felt like Armin and Mikasa watching him.
Mikasa watching him with that.
I was like, but unlike when they were kids, instead of stopping him, they were like, he needs this.
Yeah, they're happy that they seen that spunkiness in him. I'm happy. Aaron went through 3 motherfucking character development. He went through, I'm gonna beat every fucking Titan. Oh my God, I am nothing. I'm useless since Hannes died. I'm nothing. I'm useless. This. Hearing Grisha's story, what the fuck? What's going on? Didn't beat the fuck out of himself. Crazy. And now look at him. He's back. Yeah. I would say he's back.
And I feel like that was like a relief for them, And then them sitting outside talking was like, I swear, like y'all were talking about Carla's speech, like making me cry or whatever. Carla's speech was really sweet and heartfelt, but like Aaron's speech this episode was like way more for me because he was talking about how people are most powerful when they unite, and the fact that they're all different is what makes them all special and necessary.
Powerful.
It's what makes each of them necessary to work together, like, and have certain strengths and certain weaknesses. And the fact that he was like, yeah, and I was jealous that I couldn't be strong like Levi and Mikasa, but then I realized as strong as you two are, you still can't do much without the rest of us. Everyone has a role to play.
The irony.
Right. And I was like, That's beautiful, you know, and then Armin trying to bring back their dream, like make their dream alive again, of wanting to see the outside world. I feel like we have not heard that or seen that type of spirit in so long. And even though it's obviously about to get real ugly, I really appreciated that moment between the three of them because we haven't had that in forever.
Yeah, the irony about them, we all different and blah, 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 blah. Like, shit. Annie, Rainer, Boho, and then they different. Hello.
Okay. But I just wanted to take a moment of appreciation for that because I thought that was a beautiful moment, and it made me really happy to see that before shit's about to go down. I'm glad that we got that little moment with everyone.
It's just crazy. The shit about to go down. They are about to slap the shit out of us. They about to slap the shit out of us, y'all.
Yeah.
Are we ready, Marissa?
I'm ready.
I
gotta pee and then I'm ready.
Alright. We feel like we covered everything. We didn't go down to the comment section down below. We can have a discussion there, but please no spoilers. Until next time, adios.
Adios.